Welcome, my fellow Clashers. It is your host, Galadon. I am excited to be here. I hope you are too. Thank you for stopping by Clash of Clans Attacks, where today we are talking about crushing it in Clan Wars. And right away, we're going to go to a replay here by Judd, head of Lost Phoenix, not only a valued senior member, co-leader, but also a member of the 4200 Club. You can see here he's brought 4 Lava Hounds to the battle, coming from the bottom of this village. Great deployment of the rage spells, slightly spread out, but again trying to catch as many balloons as he possibly can. Freezing the Inferno on the right, waiting a little late to drop that Inferno on the left, thinking maybe he was trying to freeze some of the Clan Castle troops, but eventually he does get it down. The balloons moving in through that last rage spell. There goes the second Inferno. Now they're moving past the Town Hall, just as you like to see in this kind of attack. And the minions, the Lava Pups, still a little bit behind because we've got some high hit point structures at the bottom of the screen getting through those gold storages you can see. And now the last of the balloons off to the left, not quite dealing with those Clan Castle troops. They're going to wander way off, take out that last mortar on the left side of your screen. And this last balloon, a little bit of splash damage there, takes out some Clan Castle troops. One wizard left to deal with, and now Judhead is going to work on trying to get that third star. He's got 2 solid stars, but a lot of skeletons lurking in the center of this village. So now we just wait to see where he's going to put the heroes down. He's got a level 40 king and queen. There's the king on the far right side of the village, and he is going to be pursued by those skeletons. And I do like Judhead's patience here. A lot of people would just hit the Iron Fist right away, but instead he's going to wait. He's dropped the queen in behind, and the king will take some damage, but he's saving that Iron Fist for when it is going to be more needed. There, the last skeleton goes down, so the king just above 50% damage, but he is going to save the Iron Fist for right about now to get through that wall. There come the Barbarians, and they don't hit a big bomb, also key. So all of his supporting Barbarians move into that enclosure, and there is no big bomb there to wipe them out, so they do get through all of those structures. The queen moving around, we're at 69, 70% damage now, and the king and the queen starting to work their way counterclockwise around the village. One lost Barbarian stays behind to get at that wall. Everybody else moving through the rest of the structures though. And we are getting closer and closer, almost to 80% damage, but at this point, time is becoming a factor. That counter at the bottom of your screen, 40 seconds, is actually how much time is left in this battle. If we look back to the beginning, you'll see that the timer started at 3 minutes exactly. So that is the true time left in this battle. It is going to be awfully close. The queen finally hitting her royal cloak. Judd's simple-minded queen getting confused by the wall layout, and that is going to cost some valuable time. As you see, we are now below 20 seconds left, 87% damage, 89%. The king, plenty of health, really only one defensive structure left to deal with, so it will not be damaged. It will come down to time, and there we see with 6 seconds left, 4 structures remain, and it just isn't going to happen. They get through one last elixir pump, time runs out, 95% damage, 2 stars for the Clan War. So next we will move on to an attack replay from Meerkat of Lost Phoenix, and this turned out to be the most heroic attack in this Clan War. You can see Meerkat has brought in 3 Lava Hounds this time, more balloons and minions because of that extra space not used up by the 4th Lava Hound. 2 of the Lava Hounds down already. Inferno Tower is going to work, but great placement of the rage and the freeze spells, freezing multiple structures. Rage spells not quite overlapping. There comes the 3rd rage spell, also perfectly placed. Those Inferno Towers are now out of the way. The Lava Hounds turning into Lava Pups, and that definitely makes the difference. You can see that Town Hall is going to get burned pretty quickly once they take care of the last Clan Castle troops. There goes the Town Hall for the 2nd star already, and there's still a significant number of troops alive. He has not deployed the King and the Queen yet. There they come at the bottom of the screen, and we'll notice there are really no high damage structures remaining. The Expos, the Inferno Towers, even the Teslas, all gone. It is up to this King and Queen to get through the last of these structures, and there go the royal abilities. That is going to accelerate them a little more quickly. We've got Lava Pups and minions at the top of your screen taking out the defending King, and that is significant. That is going to be one less obstacle for the heroes to get through. The Queen has seen a lot of damage. We've got a lot of high hit point structures right in the center of your screen, but it is looking good. 93% damage. The King has plenty of health left. Just one defensive structure remains, that mortar off to the left, and that will be the last structure to achieve 3 stars. And we've got plenty of time left. Units working on those walls, the king, the queen as well. Eventually, one of them's got to get through a wall here. Here comes the queen around the corner, and there goes the last mortar. 3 stars, and that was the only 3-star victory in this clan war. So up next, who do we have? None other than Strikers. He is the Lost Phoenix War General. He has been responsible for really improving Lost Phoenix in wars. We're getting a lot more organized, and we really have a lot to thank from Strikers. He's put in a lot of hard work, and we're going to watch one of his attacks here, and I really like this attack because it's kind of unusual. You can see he drops 2 golems at the top of your screen, where a lot of players would drop 3, but 2 was plenty to distract every defense in that area and allow those wizards to clear surrounding structures. And now those 2 golems have moved in more deeply. They're going to work on that Expo, supported by wizards. The clan castle troops have come out, and this would probably be the one improvement I would have made in this attack. Again, when you're in the middle of an attack, it's hard to change things, but right there is the perfect time to hit the lightning spell on those clan castle troops. Strikers is going to wait a little bit longer. He does make a good choice here, though. When he does finally drop that lightning spell, he drops it on the trailing witch. Taking out the trailing witch was key, but now the last golem is still saved, and as he drops this last golem right after he puts down the jump spell, you can see this works out really well because the clan castle troops will chase down that golem, and that in turn allows Strikers to drop some units in behind to take out those clan castle troops. Unfortunately, a ton of clan castle troops and some skeleton traps. It looks like 2 skeleton traps at the same time, so Strikers needs to use a rage spell and his Barbarian King's Iron Fist, but eventually they do get through all of those little units, and now they can move over the jump spell into those other 2 enclosures, the P.E.K.K.A. on the right, the king on the left, taking out all of those other structures, and what will be left, of course, is the Town Hall. Here come the P.E.K.K.A. for the Town Hall. It is down. That is the 1st star. 34% damage, though not a lot of overall damage done. You can see the P.E.K.K.A. are really getting hit in the middle, and now he has dropped his Archer Queen off to the right, and now we're up to 40% damage. And there on the far left, just outside, we can see it now, he's dropped the clan castle troops. P.E.K.K.A. a couple of wizards, and between the clan castle troops and the Archer Queen, that is going to be an easy 2nd star. There it is, 51% damage. A great, very effective, very patiently and well planned out attack by Lost Phoenix's War Chief, Strikers. So next up, we've got an attack replay from some guy named Gala Don, and this would actually be an attack on the #1 base on the opposition side. You can see I've brought in 4 Lava Hounds, of course, trying to get 2 to target each of the nearest 2 air defenses. That's definitely a key in this type of attack. Also trying to get a good spread on the balloons. Not quite perfect placement on the rage spell that time, freezing that Inferno as it was hitting those balloons, and the 2nd Inferno there needs to be frozen. Waited a little bit too long. Also, better freeze spell would have been on the Expo as well. That was actually a freeze fail in my book. And now you can see lots of skeletons. Airbound skeleton traps are popping at the bottom of your screen. They're going to wipe out the remaining balloons pretty quickly, and we only have a few lava pups getting close to the town hall. Lots of structures actually at the very top of your screen. So at this point, the hope was that I could try to get to that town hall, but we do have kind of a breadcrumb path towards the right of structures, because you see that Dark Elixir drill is in a bad spot to lure the heroes off to the right, really hoping that they're going to go through the wall and head towards the town hall. You can see the queen finishes off the skeletons, and now as this lone gold storage goes down, what happened next? I had no idea where the heroes would go. Turns out they go back to the right. The queen goes to the Dark Elixir drill, so I'm really hoping the king can move ahead, take out some of those structures, and maybe turbocharging the king at this point would have been a good idea to ensure that the queen isn't going to be going after any of those camps. But she is stalled on that wall, which works out perfectly, gives the king time to go through the camps, get way down towards the lab. Finally, she breaches that wall, and now we can see she is seeking that Dark Elixir storage as her next target. That is a really good sign, because pretty much after that, we're hoping there's a really high percentage chance that she's going after the town hall rather than that gold storage off to the right. There she goes, the Dark Elixir storage going down. The king is way off towards the bottom. We're far past 50% damage. And right there, my queen, let me tell you, she is growing a brain. That is a brilliant move. She stays back out of the range of those Expos, working on the next level 11 wall, and it is very obvious where she's going next once she breaches this wall. Her Royal Cloak has not been activated yet. There she's going to move in. Plenty of time, plenty of health to get through this Town Hall. We will eventually hit that Royal Cloak, and the Town Hall goes down, and there is the easy second star. So Lost Phoenix wraps up another Clan War win thanks to the help of Strikers, our war chief. Hope you guys enjoyed those replays. Please do be sure to check out my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite. As always, I am still reading all the comments, even north of 400,000 subscribers. And speaking of comments, here's a recent comment from Flying Pickle. He asked for a base review. I figured I would throw it in at the end of this video. So let's go out and take a look at the clan Saxon Warlords and see if we can't track down Harry. So here is Saxon Warlords, a family-friendly clan, always good to see. No bad language, good for them. And we're going to take a look. They got 46 members. We scroll down a little bit and try to find Harry. And eventually there he is, number 32, co-leader, good donation ratio. Always good to see those co-leaders active and donating. And Harry is actually a Town Hall 6, and he's working on Town Hall 7, but it's good to see he's been very patient. He hasn't rushed Town Hall 7. Pretty good base design in that he's got a good balance of the wizard towers and wizards and mortar tower, those things there. But the problem is the gold and the elixir storage all in a big tight bunch in the center of the village. Not always a good thing, a good idea. Better to spread them out. I like to see them in separate enclosures. Just gives you more of a chance of avoiding a complete loss of all of your resources. And there's a gem box at the top of the village.
Unprotected gem box fail.
But again, thanks you guys for watching, and I will see you next time with more full attacks.
That's terrible, Galadon.